Oh, oh. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm all emmed out today. Here we go.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Hey, good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Hey, much like you go get your coffee.
Yeah.
Fill like 2 seconds. All right.
All right, that's fine.
Right.
Welcome
Grab
to the Plan B Morning Show. Brock and Hunter. Hunter needs to go up. I'm always so nervous on the stairs. If you're in the stream right now, all right. If you're just listening, I will paint you a picture. Hunter's in his basement. Obviously, he has been there since COVID and everything. And the bosses just preferred us not being in the same room together. But anyway, he just had to run off quick. He has the most dangerous stairs I've ever seen in a basement. They are like, they are, I would say, past 45. Dangerous stairs. So I always get nervous when he goes up and down. I was talking about how in your basement, for the people on stream, they can see it because they're in the back there.
Mm-hmm.
But for anyone listening, I'm trying to paint this picture of your stairs. That's like more than a 45, I would say. Those are some steep. Stairs,
those. I'm not sure if those are regulation. Whoever lived here.
And there's no railing. There's no railing.
No railing. I took that off because I had to get anything that you see in here down here. So measured it the other day. That door going up there, 26 inches wide.
Dude, that's a tiny little door.
Why?
Yeah.
Who would build that?
Right.
26 inches. But let's make it so we can get nothing down there. I can get lamps. Dude, this Starbucks can barely fit down the stairs.
You know, honestly, it probably wasn't originally when it was originally built. It must have just been for storage or something, or maybe there was only an outdoor entrance into it. Was that the only way?
No,
it's worthless.
How do you get stuff down here?
Yeah. Well, like you said, that your washer and dryer are wider than that.
The house was built around it.
Yeah. Or
they set a washer and dryer down. They're like, all right, now lay a foundation around it. We're going to build around this.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Can you widen that door, that frame at all?
No. You know why? There's two support beams. It's like in between two support. No, it's in between a support beam and that cement wall right there.
Right there. Oh, man.
So right in front of that cement wall on this edge is a support beam for the house. Can't cut that out.
Jeez.
Can't do anything there. I've had two construction guys come over and look it up and down.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can't do anything. Cannot do anything. And they go downstairs and look at the washer and dryer and they're like, how did that get down here?
That's
and I'm
a mystery.
like,
yeah.
Dude, Robert Stack is still talking about it. It's on Unsolved Mysteries.
How'd they get that
and there
down?
Is no update. I'm waiting for the update.
The only thing I can think is that they like took it apart and they rebuilt it down in the basement.
It's what somebody said that. And they're like, yes, for maybe the dryer.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. But they're like, the washer?
No way.
That's an effing mystery, man. I have no idea.
Well,
here's what I think happened. They remodeled this. Somebody remodeled this basement at one point.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't make sense how they got it through that
door. Yeah. Unless during the time of the remodel, it was opened up enough where you could get it down there. And then don't you think that seems like a lot of work? A lot of unnecessary work
to close it in, to box it in.
Yeah. Like, all right, that's it.
Joke. That's what it is.
We're never going to have any other washer and dryer down here. That's it. That's it. Wild. And super low ceilings, too. You got super low ceilings down there.
Yeah. Michigan basement. Hey, I'm happy with what I got. You know, most Michigan basements don't look like this.
No, but I mean, like mine, I got like 10-foot ceilings in my basement. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
You live in a mansion?
Well, it's just big. It's just girthy. It's a girthy house.
You have 10-foot ceilings in your basement?
They're tall. They're tall, man. Yeah, it's the full. It matches.
You can swing a golf club in your basement?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Maybe it's. Hold on. It might be. I know we got
8 foot. It's probably 8 foot.
So we have
10 foot's tall, dude.
Okay, we got 10 foot in the living. You're right. It's 8 foot. It's 8 foot. But still, for me, 8 foot. I got plenty of space.
8
I got
foot looks 10 foot.
I can jump. I can jump and not hit my head. All right. Look at all the space, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Well, I was just saying, I was nervous you going up and down those stairs quickly because
I got it down. I
didn't see you slip and shatter your
I can
femur.
do it with my eyes closed. You know what though? I have seen actually a girl one night when we had, I think it was like New Year's, we had a party.
I think I was there for that party.
Dude, I was sitting right here, and
Yeah.
some people were playing video games on the wall over there.
Yeah.
And I literally look over and
She sonicked down the
end over in 2 rolls, and just kind of like Peter Griffin did at the end, you know, with her arm behind her back, neck all kinked, and I'm like, here we go. Here comes the lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
She,
No railing
she
on it.
gets something. She starts laughing. I'm like,
Yeah, the embarrassment.
okay?
I'm sure she felt it more the next day. All right, the embarrassment that day, right? Yeah. Why is people
Jeez.
funny? You know what? It's one of the worst things. I'm going to say this right now. It's one of the worst things to happen to someone. But people falling downstairs is always funny. It's always funny.
man.
Why is it funny? Because there's no right way to do it. All right, you just.
I'll tell you, one of the funniest falls from the stairs was when my brother. So imagine him getting to the end of these stairs. This was at my parents' house, and there's a trash bag right at the end. So he gets to like the 3rd step, and he tries to leap over the trash bag, but it had a loop, and his toe went right into the loop. Oh, I'm talking face plant like you have never seen a face plant before. Boom! And he just lays there, and he was wearing a starter jacket at the time, which softened the blow.
Oh, thank God. That saved his life.
It's like an airbag, you know? But, dude, he just laid there, and I could not hold it together. He could have been dead, and I was laughing, you know? But,
so you got to get the laughs out first and then check on him. Kiki did that. She fell backwards off our stairs at our house. She got out of the shower and she got up. I don't know what. She's terrible on stairs.
She fell up backwards down the stairs.
She got up like 4 steps and then for some reason was like,
what?
She just got out of the shower too, so she's got a towel and I just hear this boom and I'm like, I go running out and I'm like, what?
You know, the last person I saw do that was Marv in Home Alone when he stepped on the nail.
I just don't know what she was doing. It's like you're going, how do you go backwards going up this? I don't know, but
my stomach drops just thinking about that. You're skydiving for a second. You know that, right?
She probably looked like Hans Gruber falling off the Nakatomi Towers there in Die Hard.
What did she think? You were back there with the trust fall?
Yeah, the trust fall. Yeah, apparently I missed the trust fall meeting. Where
I'm up here. Oh
God! Where are you? You got to warn me. Anyway,
Jeez,
but yeah. So again, I know it's terrible to say, but anybody falling off stairs, I'm gonna giggle. Like if I see you kind of get up, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
I've heard my mom fall a few times.
Yeah,
he always goes it on her butt though.
Yeah, you always slip. Your heel slips. Yeah, your heel slips, and you're riding that ass down the stairs.
Like the top stair too. It's never like the 3rd to the last.
There's nothing you can do either because you just as your tailbone just gets, ricocheted off that off those stairs. Anyway, all right. Well, enough of people falling down the stairs. We are in it. The Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter. Find us. We are streaming. Find us on Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. Right now, though, it's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. It's a dirty business, but Pump That Septic loves to do it. So hit them up, pumpthatseptic.com. Why don't we kick it off with this? There's not a lot to go with this, but I want to paint a picture, drum up a scenario for you. Okay. Maybe you'll agree with me. It's National Homemade Bread Day today. And I don't know about you, Hunter, but I feel like I'm going to say 80% of millennials, our age group, in the 90s, mid 90s to early 2000s, like so 95 to like 2005 in that window, our parents, our mothers had a bread machine.
Oh, it was huge. It was huge.
Right?
I remember when it came out. It was a big thing.
I'm not making, okay, so
everybody had one.
Every mother of a millennial, all right, so from like 95 to the whatever.
We're making bread.
Bought a bread machine, a bread maker at home. They bought all the stuff, and it was never good. It was never good bread, man.
It was all right.
I just always
that big doughy ball bread, like
right. Right. It just I always remember my mom spending way too long, like way too
Yeah.
much effort to get this where you could just have driven to the store and
You
bought it
know,
for half the price.
just gonna bring that up. It's one of those things like it's like our coffee conversation this morning. I understand coffee's a little different, but
Yep.
it's just why make it when I can just literally spend 3 minutes and drive down the
Whoever
road. You can pick
whoever
it up
was
anywhere.
on
You can get bread at the
anywhere.
gas station for Christ's sake.
Whoever was in charge of the marketing for bread makers at that time must
Mhm.
have been a genius because I
Oh,
swear to
marketing
God,
genius.
every single home in that time frame had a bread. I can still, I can see it on the
Mhm.
kitchen countertop. That white bread maker. And don't get me wrong, you walk in the house. Mom had that homemade bread going.
Mhm.
Smelt amazing.
Oh, it's
However,
yes,
we
amazing.
could never enjoy it because mom was always angry at the amount of work she had to put in to make
Yeah,
that
yeah.
bread. And then we'd eat it,
I
in a
always call
day.
as a kid, I always called it Jesus bread.
Jesus bread.
It reminded me of the bread.
That was big chunks. You can't really cut it. You know what I mean?
You
You
know.
can't really. That's okay. Good. So I'm not. Everyone else remember. All millennials
Yeah.
remember that time in our lives where our mothers
Yeah.
made bread. Okay.
You know how hard it is to make your own bread when you can literally go down the road to a place called Shmimi Shmams and buy day old bread for like $1. You can get like 9 loaves for like
And you know
$1.
what? It's gonna be better than any bread you make
Any
at
bread
home.
you make.
Any bread. Yeah. Yeah.
We
No.
do that and then we cut it up and then make garlic bread.
Yeah.
We
It's
learned that
delicious.
from our buddy Ben. Thanks, Ben.
I mean, but any bread though. You know what bread makers are remind me of, or at
Mhm.
least the whole process of it. It's like having your own vegetable garden. It
Mm.
sounds fun. You save all the Pinterest
The idea is
garden
great.
hacks.
You
It's
know,
great. Look at this. We can have fresh, ripe tomatoes right in our backyard. Cucumbers I grew myself.
Tell
But
you,
then by the
you're
time
like, God, this is a lot of work,
you
man.
got to go out and water it. You got to
Oh.
make sure the insects. You got to. Oh no, I had the
Damn this
temperature wrong.
garden.
I lost that. Oh, the rabbits got into it when
And then you
coulda
only get
just
like
went-
4 good tomatoes out of
Right.
it.
when instead you could have just went to the grocery store
Oh my.
and for 94 cents got a thing
You
of
know.
big juicy tomatoes. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see too many backyard gardens. People
It's-
figure that
it's-
out real quick.
It starts, you do one season, you're like, never again. Never again. Because now here's the other thing. You tell people, oh, these are for my garden. Everyone's like, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
You really want them to care badly
Yeah,
because of
yep.
the time and effort that
Yeah.
you've put into this.
Yeah.
These are mine to me. I
Months.
grew these. Yeah, they taste like the ones from the store.
Months. You spent months of your life for this. For 3 cherry tomatoes and 1 kind of wonky cucumber. I'm just saying. Same thing with the bread machine. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun walk down memory. Happy National Homemade Bread Day. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. What about this, Hunter? Snoop D-O-double-G giving up that smoke, giving up that sticky icky. That's right. Snoop Dogg says he has decided to give up smoke. He posted his decision on social media, but didn't specify what kind of smoke he's dropping like it's hot. All right, sorry, they wrote that. Comments rolled in. Who wrote this? God, all right. Boom. Some thinking his account got hacked. High Times Magazine posted, a dog's got to do what a dog's got to do. Even 7-Eleven reacted saying, this is like me giving up taquitos.
Do you think it's real? I mean, maybe get to a point. I mean, hey, it's not making you healthier, right? I mean,
No. Like, again,
smoke in your lungs is smoke in your lungs, and there's probably
Right.
going to be a point in your life where it's like, man, I can't
Now,
be inhaling that anymore.
if you're the casual weekend smoker, a joint after work kind of guy, you're probably not doing too much damage. But when you see the amount of weed Snoop smoked,
I'm talking
you're
about
right.
Snoop Dogg. He
Yeah.
hires a guy to roll blunts for him all day.
Yeah, he paid a guy a living
Yeah,
salary
I think it was like $60-some thousand
just to spend all day
Just
licking,
rolling blunts.
rolling blunts. So maybe in his point, it's smart, or maybe he
Mhm.
just needs to cut back. But I didn't think I'd ever be saying that in my lifetime.
Wow, it's like Trump giving up golf.
It's like
Yes.
trying to think. It's like John Daly giving up cigarettes and Diet Coke.
Hey,
That ain't gonna happen, man.
I don't see that in any.
So
near
we'll see.
future.
Maybe it's a marketing ploy. We don't know, but hey, world's turned upside down. It's a crazy world we're living in. AI's taking over, and Snoop Dogg's giving up weed,
Mhm.
man.
Brock's
wild.
cheering for the Lions. What is going on?
Don't bring that in. Okay, no, that's not that day ever happens. Then yes, that's it. That's the end of the world. All
The
right,
world
let's
will
get on.
burn.
Lastly, this is pretty wild. You will soon be able to put a car in your Amazon cart. I don't know if anybody's seen this. Starting next year, which is really soon, Amazon will begin selling Hyundais. You can
Really?
pick out your car, load it with all the bells and whistles you'd like, and then schedule delivery through a local dealer. Amazon announced the news during a 2023 Los Angeles auto show and said Hyundai would be the first brand to sell cars on the website.
Really?
Wow.
What
What can't you get on Amazon now at the 2024? Once this is now available, what can't you get on Amazon?
There's got to be a line in the sand because now you're dipping into like, your local businesses. Yeah, I don't know how don't get a car off Amazon. What are you doing?
I don't know. Why not?
I mean, I get it. It's convenient. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's got to be a point where like Amazon can't be everything. Come on, guys. Like, we get it. And I know they can, and it's convenient, and it's nice, and it's.
I mean,
But
if they do it right, though.
You go to the Amazon car wash, to the Amazon auto parts store, to go to the Amazon grocery store, we're going to go over here to the Amazon water park. It's like, where does it stop?
But if they do it right, though, see, that's and I get it too.
Is it good though?
There's definitely.
I don't know if it's good. So everybody's working for Amazon now. If that's the case, and if everybody's getting paid right, but monopoly's a word for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's not a thing for a reason because it's not good. We found it not to be good.
I tell you what, though, Hunter, you giving up on that next day delivery? You giving up on that? Dude, you know your delivery driver by name, all right? You were the best man at his wedding. Like, I get it. Like, you were
Amazon TV, Amazon Prime.
We said play the game. You could do 3 words. Just give me 3 random words, type it into Amazon. You'll find something. Give me 3 words right now.
3 random words.
3 random words right now. Joystick.
Light bulb.
This one's gonna be easy.
Speaker. Just looking around at things in my basement here.
Actually, we got it right here. You got the light bulb, the multicolor LED light bulb with Bluetooth speaker built in, and it's got a fan on it. I mean, that's 2 out of the 3. And technically, it's got a remote, so that counts as a joystick. That's all 3 of them right there. That's it.
It's just, like I said, it's very convenient. I'm not taking anything away from Amazon. I love it.
I do get what you're saying, though, because
damn, dude, when does it stop?
The local businesses, mom and pop shops for sure. And I don't know if they have anything to worry about because we still enjoy that aspect of it. But for me, if I want it, I like knowing that there's a place that, I mean, there's stuff right now because of our time where our hours we work. There's a lot of things because we're close to that distribution center in South Bend. I can get it today.
Yeah. Today. Dude, there's been stuff I've looked up. I'm like, there's no way. Yep. There's no way this is on Amazon. Yep. Sure enough, boom, right there. It has a lot to do with DJ stuff, like little parts or like little like, you're like, I got to go to an actual store for this, right?
Yeah,
They got it covered.
Wow, and now cars. And right now it's not 2-day shipping, obviously, on this, but it's probably not far off. Probably not far off. And I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll even be like Amazon's own car brand.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Got an Amazon car.
Yeah. Hooks right up. I don't know, man. It's wild. Jeff Bezos. One more penis rocket in the fleet.
Hey, it never stops.
There you go. Never stops. Just building them. All right. Anyway, there you go. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
Hoi.
Oh, that's why. I almost got upset there. I'm like, where's our break? But I didn't hit the off button yet. Good morning, Scott. David, you have a wonderful weekend as well. Get to it. I'm going to get out in the woods. I may get Hunter out there.
There you go. Yeah, what's up, David?
Actually, hold on. I got an ad lib real quick. I'll get to everyone else before we get to sports. But 1 second.
Damn, showing them behind the scenes and what
Bro,
happens
behind
in
the scenes.
Madrid.
Watch this.
Actually,
Watch the
no joke.
master at
If you have a
work. All right,
business
shut
that-
up. I got to do a break here. Hold on.
Well,
Hey there, gang. It's Brock, host of the Plan B Morning Show on WIRX. How does a fresh cup of coffee sound right now? Maybe a tall, ice cold glass of water? Well, if you used Hanson Beverage, like I do every single morning, you could have both of those things and more. Hanson Beverage, local family-owned business that has been serving the area for 30 years with residential, commercial, industrial services. When it comes to coffee, Hanson Beverage is a Keurig certified distributor. Lists right here, my cup of coffee, which I think I need another one right now. You can get filled up, fresh flavors. They're always updating their flavors. You need new flavors, they got you covered. They got holiday flavors and everything. So coffee, you're covered with Hanson Beverage. And of course, Hanson Beverage is there for all your water needs as well. Water refills for the cooler in the break room, they got you. A pallet of water for an event, covered. A 333-gallon vat of water, which is not for everyone. They got you covered with that as well. And Hanson Beverage takes pride in their competitive pricing. Plus, everything I've mentioned so far can be delivered. You don't even have to move other than making a phone call, sending an email. So go see them, 355 Maiden Lane in St. Joe, or online, hansonbeverage.com. Phew! All right, we got a minute and a half here. Let me get everyone else. Morning, Eric. Ted said go Lions.
Eric.
I think, or Tedo 36. I think the Lions probably got it. We'll talk more about it in sports here, but
yeah, go Lions.
hold on. Alan said I bought a bread machine around 1994 and still have it and use it so often.
Really?
I'm
Still
man,
in-
I guess
still
maybe
in
I
use.
just I remember mom never having a good time with it. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, and it just took what, like 9 hours to make a tiny
9
little loaf of
hours
bread.
and then it took up so much space.
Yeah.
Maybe they're probably better now. You know what I mean? They're probably a lot better.
Yeah.
Even Tedo said, shit, my wife makes amazing bread.
Yeah.
Can you do cinnamon rolls in there? Okay, that's a little different.
Okay.
Amber said, my mom and I got to smoke with Snoop at Club Fever. Isn't that where you did your hot body contest? No, that was
No.
Ground Zero. That was Ground
Club
Zero.
Fever was that Chicago?
I don't know, but
Or was Fever in like Mishawaka?
that sounds like a Mishawaka
I
club.
forgot about Club Fever.
Yeah.
I think I was too young at that point to go. I wasn't
Yeah.
of age, but I remember it like being on the radio all the time. Club Fever. Was that with DJ Sticky Boots?
Is that a guy?
That was so on the radio, dude. I'm telling you, that was like growing up. What was it? U93, I think, or something.
Yeah.
One of the South Bend stations. Yeah, dude. My whole growing up, DJ Sticky Boots. Club. I think it was Fever, right? Club Fever.
That sounds right.
Spinning
Yeah,
the
get
tunes.
smoke out with Snoop.
Hanging with your boys.
Hanging with your boy,
The
DJ
Empire.
Sticky Boots. All right, here we
DJ
go.
Sticky Boots.
Blow my whistle, bitch.
Hey, clubbing. It's
Speaking
Friday.
of Club Fever.
Club Fever. Somebody brought up Club Fever on
Well,
the
so
stream.
Amanda said that my mom and I got to smoke with Snoop at Club Fever,
Wow.
which that's a story. That's a story for the grandkids.
Wow.
See, that's one of those things, Hunter. You know, I don't smoke. Very rarely do I, just because, you know, I get all paranoid.
I've seen you do it.
You've seen me a couple times. I don't. But if
No.
like Snoop or Willie Nelson was like, "Hey, do you want to smoke?" I'm like,
Mm.
"Okay, absolutely." You do it for the story.
Yeah.
You do it for the story, man. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, anyway,
You want to hear a quick Snoop story that I saw on a short the other day?
sure.
It was with Snoop's manager at the time, and they were playing some big. It was in New York, I believe, some big venue, and that chief of police came to the concert and talked to Snoop's manager and was like, "Hey, if he smokes on stage, you are going to jail."
Hmm.
And the dude, I guess, was like, "Okay," and gets up, runs to the stage because he's about to go on, and he gets the DJ's attention. And he's like, "Hey, get Snoop over here real quick." Snoop comes over and he's like, "Hey, if you light that blunt up, we're all going to jail. I'm going to jail." And you know what Snoop said to him? He's like, I got bail money.
Yeah.
Boom, lights it up. I got bail money was his answer. I guess his manager was like, "I was out. I left the venue. Didn't watch the concert. I
Didn't
just went
watch
home.
the gut. Yeah.
I didn't want to go to jail."
I mean, I would trust Snoop. I would trust him. to bail me out of jail.
You know,
Yeah.
how,
That's the story.
like, how do you feel like as that chief of police now, knowing that everything's legal? Well, it depends on where you're at, I guess.
Yeah.
But, it's like, hey, I took these guys to jail. No, probably not bad at all because it was illegal at the time.
That was the law. Yeah, I
That was
mean,
the law.
again,
So you shouldn't feel bad at
how
all.
ridiculous that it is, and because you can say, well, you didn't need to have, yeah, you did. You still had to do your job. I mean,
And
that's
you
a
knew it was
conversation.
the law.
Yeah, that's a conversation for a whole nother day. But yeah, you can't feel bad. You can maybe feel bad in the fact that you wish it wasn't that way, but
Right.
you're doing your job. Would you get fired if you didn't do your job? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good answer.
Good answer. Anyway, well, awesome that you got to smoke out with Snoop at Club Fever. And Amber, she did say that it was in 2010, so you were probably old enough. Is it Club Fever still going on?
I don't think so. Is any club still going on? When's
I
the last club? Hey, let's go to the club. Where?
I feel like a place called Club Fever in COVID would probably be shut down. Like
Shut
that's just,
down.
you know what I mean? That's something there.
Yeah, one guy walks in and just does this. Shut it down.
Wrap it up.
Ridiculous.
This is not
People
happening.
sweating on each other in here.
Breathing on each other. Weird. Yeah, do this.
that was my buddy's dance.
That's a good move.
Yeah, if you're on the stream, you can see it. He would just he was dancing with some girl one night, and I come back like 3 hours later, and he's
still going.
She's doing this, and he's over and just sweat pouring from his face onto her back. I'm like, that's just gross, but looks like he's having fun.
Hey, you don't give up. Never surrender. Never
4
surrender.
hours, man. Same dance move too.
Yeah.
Didn't move.
Just denim on denim for 4 hours. All right, and just.
You got like a permanent rub on your pants from grinding for 4 hours.
There's smoke. It's smoldering.
You didn't wear corduroys, man.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, but hey, you don't give up. All right.
Don't give
You
up,
don't.
bro.
There's no quit.
4 a.m. We need to go.
Play like a champion today. All right. That's what Anyway. All right. Well, we got to keep things moving here, folks, because it's 7:38. We'll get to sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
All right.
Bud.
Let's just get to it. This is the controversy, and this has been in like every sports report. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of sick of reading about it.
A little burnt out?
It has everything to do with this. If you're on the stream, I'm pointing to my Michigan hat.
Yeah.
University of Michigan. Yeah, hey, go blue. University of Michigan, along with Jim Harbaugh, have agreed to the Big Ten's 3-game suspension of the Wolverines head coach. This means Harbaugh will not coach Saturday at Maryland in the regular season finale against Ohio State. Also means that the Big Ten has closed its investigation. It's done. There won't be a courthouse hearing about the case, which was scheduled for this morning. Stakes are high, of course, because Michigan has a real shot of making a run at the national championship. Unless there are any curveballs ahead, which who knows? It's been the whole thing's been a curveball.
Yeah.
Harbaugh will be back in action for the entire postseason. So, Ohio State, you got your wish. You got your wish.
State. Have fun beating the team without their head coach if you do.
You
know what? Maybe it'll make it when we beat Ohio State that much sweeter. Just a really.
Here's my opinion on it. So, okay, I'm going to sit here and pretend I'm an Ohio State fan. Okay. And all this happens. I hear this news. You know how I feel deep down? Oh, no. Oh, no. Why'd we piss them off?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? They're pissed. Not only are Michigan fans, players, everybody around the program pissed off, there are other teams that are pissed off that don't like Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what? What are you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, yeah. Not only is Michigan pissed off, they're really good this year. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Michigan fan and I do want them to be good. But being real and looking at it, from the outside, dude, this is Michigan's best team that they've ever had. Ever. So why are you pissing them off?
Mm-hmm.
They can play without a head coach.
Yeah. Didn't they already kind of? Didn't they have
They
a
did
few
in the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
He's punished in the beginning and at the end.
Which isn't that double? I mean, I feel like that isn't that double jeopardy. You can't if he's already been.
He bought a guy a cheeseburger in the preseason. So
what a piece of trash! What a piece of trash!
Dude. You know, he didn't give him a double. Trash.
To be fair, there was
off the tour.
There was $1,000 stack of bills on that cheeseburger
in between the buns.
In between the buns. Enjoy this cheeseburger. You know. Wink, wink.
Okay. So, in the end,
yeah,
was Michigan cheating? Were they doing? There's a video clip from last year's Ohio State Michigan game where Ohio State coach or whatever puts up a finger as a sign, and then you can see like the whole Michigan sideline, like hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. So, you know, looking at it as a broad, if I got to take the hat off, maybe I don't see it as being the Astros thing.
So what? They watched film. They watched film. Who cares?
They watched film and they
did the research.
They did the research. They took the signs and they might have, you know, went into a gray area a little bit. But as far as like straight up cheating, like the Astros banging on, you know,
they didn't steal. They didn't steal the notebook. All right, the playbook.
Right, the green book
and
from
the green book. Right, exactly. They didn't steal that. And I just think they did right now. They're winning. They've beat Ohio State twice, and now Ohio State, if they are the ones behind it, are just whiny, and that's what they're doing.
It's common ground that everybody knows that they're picking on Michigan, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Here's my question: Why?
Yeah. Because Michigan beat Ohio State twice.
So, what does Ohio State and the NCAA have like a pact or something?
Well, maybe
are they like best friends, and they're like, let's go get it. Let's go beat up the Michigan team. Yeah, it's just weird to me. Why are you picking on this team so much?
Because they're
especially
winning
this year.
Just like the Lance Armstrong thing. They were like, hey, this guy keeps winning. Even though we're all doping, he keeps winning. He's the best of the dopers.
Another odd thing, and just saying, throwing this out there, literally the moment Michigan went to number 1 that one time or ahead of Ohio State, that's when everything happened. Yeah. I'm talking within the hour. That came out, and then all of a sudden the investigation comes out. It's like, well, wait a second.
Yep.
It's just a bunch of politics, man. Just go out and play football. That's what we want to see.
Yep.
Go out there and throw the pigskin around.
Happen to be that the Michigan's playing better football than Ohio State. So
anyway, hey, let's move on.
Football Jones.
NFL. Let's get to it, man.
Just talk about the NFL real quick.
Yep. Ravens beat the Bengals last night, 34-20.
Kind
of saw that coming from the beginning. Brock and I are back to 0 in our bets. Thank you, Baltimore, and thank you, Lamar. Lamar threw for 2 last night in the second quarter.
Honestly, Joe Burrow, who was 11 for 17 for 101 yards and 1 touchdown. That's not, I mean, no interceptions. So,
water that Josh Allen's been drinking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, the big game locally that people are excited about. Got Bears and the Lions going to be in Detroit playing the Lions. That's going to be at 1 o'clock Sunday. Sorry.
Yeah, Sunday. And you can hear that here on WIRX, by the way. So make sure you tune in.
That starts at noon.
I think it's safe to say, and we do got to get going here, but I think we'll wrap it up with this. I think the Lions got this one. Bears are always tough. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it's a rival, and rivals always play hard against each other. Justin Fields is back.
I'm going to sit here and say, guys, I don't think it's as of a shoe-in as you think. Yeah, I really don't. I think it's going to be closer than you think. There's always something about rival games like that in conference games. You know, I guess it's in Detroit, which makes it harder on Chicago. But dude, when Chicago plays,
they're still
their
good.
problem is consistency and keeping the momentum. It seems like they show promising, drives, and then they come out and throw an INT or fumble the ball, and then then everything's gone.
It's just finishing. It's finishing for the Bears.
Finish the game.
Yep.
So there you go. Some good football on this weekend. I'm excited for it. So
good enough. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We shall return. Good morning, Michelle. Sorry, I'm trying to get to everyone. Morning, Amanda. Clumsy Muffin 5 or Muffins. Sorry, it's Clumsy Muffins. I just love that name. Amazon's putting a solar
Comes to
farm in
nothing.
Lawrence. I did not know that. Hi, Ben. Sweet Ben.
Oh, what up,
Oh,
Ben?
Benny
Ben
boy.
said he was gonna hop on the stream this morning.
Yep. He's been on a couple
He
times.
found
Oh,
it.
Benny boy. Ben, you ready to buy those paintball guns from me? Because I can't sell them on Facebook. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's illegal.
he told me too. He's like, no, I'm gonna wait until you're desperate before anything, and you got to just dump them off. Like, smart
man.
play.
Right.
Smart play.
Yeah,
All
what are you doing?
right.
Don't get rid of those. Come on. Those are too much fun.
They are nice. I don't know.
You need to go to Sherwood Forest sometime.
And Ben just said $100. F you, Ben.
100. He's giving you offers on the stream. Dude, I'm serious. You need to go to Sherwood Forest. And you do it one time, you'd be like, damn it.
But see, I just think I could rent them for the time that I go. Because you know what I mean?
Right. For $175 a day or something. Like what you would sell them for, you're going to rent them for a day.
Right. But if I do that once a year, I don't feel bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now I'm just sitting on them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. $175. Ben. All right. Hey, topic of the day coming up. What's something everyone should know?
Ooh. Well, I already gave one this morning about the Christmas tree lights.
Yeah. That was a good one. That was okay. It wasn't great.
How much time you got? I'll be right back.
We got a minute.
Nice.
Basketball Jones. All right. Oop. Oh, that's what I need to do.
Gotta be black.
I'm not even gonna somewhat touch that, Jay. Anyway, let's take a look higher this.
Turkey prices higher, cause the bird flu.
Are in Dubai offering free
Drinks, 12 sec,
2020 of baby girls' names for. Rock 107 W.
Here we go. Well, good morning. 7:49, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What's up?
Let's get right to it. It's time for your topic of the day. Brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spearwear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. What's something everyone should know? All right, it's pretty broad.
Random facts. I love this. This is
what's something everyone should know. Yeah, it could be a fact, could be a life hack. What's, in your opinion, what's something everyone should know?
what you can't hum and breathe at the same time.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's more of a fact. I don't know if that's going to save your life or
random
like
fact
that.
or something,
Yeah,
you know,
random fact,
or like
yeah.
maybe the average person swears 80 to 90 times per day. Unless
Are
you're
you just-
Brock, then it's like 8,000.
8,000. I got a potty mouth. I'm not that bad. I've cleaned it up a little bit with the kiddo. Are you just reading facts? Did you look up facts on a
No.
website? Is that all it is?
No,
I mean, facts are okay, I guess, if you want to go with
I
that. I was
love
thinking
facts,
maybe more.
random facts like that. I always get
That's
those YouTube shorts where it's that AI voice.
Yeah, that guy.
20
doing that.
facts you didn't know. Blah blah blah. You know.
Well, outside of facts, what about, maybe some life lessons? How about this one may be a little more serious, but for me, something that everyone should know: you don't owe anybody anything, and nobody owes you anything. I think that's some people forget. Not so much that you don't owe anybody anything, but a lot of people forget that no one owes you a damn thing. And we live in a society right now that a lot of people feel like, oh, I deserve, you got to give me this. No, you don't.
I mean, you did owe me $10 a couple weeks ago. I mean, that's a fact.
You owed me $10 last week. All right.
See, then there
back,
you go.
all right? That's right. It's even.
I
But
mean,
no, I think people need to remember is that it's just no one owes you a damn thing, And I'm not saying we need to be jerks to everyone and
Mhm.
not be helpful, everything like that. But when it comes down to it, I just think a lot of people are like, well, you need to give me this. I deserve it. No, no one deserves.
Mhm.
And I think if you keep
I
that
guess I
mind,
like that. Yeah, yeah.
that'll keep you more level headed, and I think a little bit more, from like the people that are screaming at cashiers about it, God knows what.
Mhm.
God knows what,
Mhm.
I'm never coming back here. So what?
It's a
You know
good
what I
one.
mean? So
It's a
there,
good one.
that's what I'll say.
I guess if I were to like take one and just roll with one, it was the realization of like in the big scheme of things,
Mm-hmm.
man, you were just everybody thinks the world revolves around them, but like when
Mm-hmm.
you really look at it as a broad, like I think some people just need to be shot into space and then like, all right, now look back.
Yeah.
Like, as a whole, that's
Yep.
you're not the center of everything here,
Yep.
and almost the exact opposite. I think once you start to realize that, you live your life a little bit differently.
Right. Right.
You appreciate things a little bit more. You appreciate your existence.
Yeah.
Once you realize I was one of how many sperm
Yeah.
through my
Millions.
dad's entire life. I'm the one
And
who
I
did it.
was
Like
the strong one. I was
once
the
you
one.
like realize those numbers,
Right.
you're like,
Yep.
damn,
Yep.
that's pretty significant. Maybe I shouldn't, waste time. Maybe
Mhm.
I shouldn't say those things to some people. Maybe
Yeah.
I should be a little nicer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Everyone should know that. I agree. Oh, that's a good one.
you're very small.
Yeah.
You're among many people, and everybody's individual, and
You're
everybody's
not
important.
saying
You're not important.
exactly. Yeah, not saying that you're garbage and that your life doesn't matter, but just
Yeah.
remember though, it doesn't mean anything more than anyone else.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And that's so that kind of goes into mine too. I think that's a crossover.
And
It's a
if you
good
think about the
crossover,
time of things, how long this Earth's been around, and how many people have walked this in this
Yeah.
exact spot that you're standing, anybody listening to
Dinosaurs.
this,
Dinosaurs.
wild to think about.
Yep.
Like, damn,
Yep.
I'm really not that important. Sucks.
Let's see. We got some answers here. CJ said everyone should know that nothing is free, at least nowadays. Good Lord. Man, oh man, nothing is free. Everything
Everything
comes
has
at a
a
cost.
price. Even if
Everything
it's
has-
not in a dollar form, you're right.
Right,
Everything has a
Right.
price.
There you go. You got to pay somebody. Like that
Mhm.
Bob Dylan song. You're gonna have to serve somebody. You're gonna have to pay somebody, man.
Mhm.
Ben said the answer is always no if you don't ask. Applies to a lot of situations. I think it's a good, yeah. Don't just assume, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's a
It's
good
like,
one.
you know what? Like a good example, asking for the raise. Nobody's just going to give you a raise.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you want? We should just give them more money.
Yeah.
Said no boss ever.
Ever.
Until you ask.
But at the point though, assume it's no. I think that's good for a lot of things.
Mm.
Should I do this? No. How about I go ask? All right, there you go. I like that. Let's see. Eric said most things that are illegal are really just legal with a fee. That's an interesting one.
Hmm.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay.
Does that mean you got to be rich to do all the things that you want to do?
Basically.
Is that what it is? Maybe.
Basically.
If you're
yeah.
super rich, everything's legal. Everything's legal.
Yeah. Pretty much everything.
Or
I can't be murdering people. That's.
Or you could do the illegal thing, but the fee comes with the court costs and the lawyer fees and everything
Right.
like that. You still did it. You just got to now pay the court costs and everything
Right.
like that.
Comes with.
It comes with a fee. Let's see. What's something everyone should know? We got some more answers on here. I like Tyler's. Pretty simple. How to air car tires up plus change a tire. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I think it's a good one.
You ever
Basic-
had to change a tire on the side of the road?
Oh, dude, it's terrifying. It's awful.
Have you?
Yeah. But our last camping season, our tire blew on our camper. I had to change that.
Oh, you
Thank
know
God it was the tire on the why can't I think of the word? On the side. It wasn't on the road side. It was on the ditch
passenger
side.
passenger
Geez, the
side.
ditch side. Yeah, right. The passenger side, the ditch side.
There
Because,
you go.
dude, people, that's the other thing. People should know. And even though there's signs all over, move over or slow down for emergency or stopped vehicles.
Mhm.
That's because it's terrifying. You
It's
go whipping
terrifying.
past someone while they're trying to change a tire. Move over if you can, or for the love of God, slow down. Yeah.
Slow down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you there. You know what? I think I've only had, and we didn't change it, obviously, because but the Hummer tire blew one time. Boom! Dude, I swear I thought we had an IED.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
that's a
serious.
scary
That thing
one.
was kaboom. It flashbanged me. Like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I came to and I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
It's violent. Big
Yeah.
tire.
I've had to change a couple tires. Not too bad. Not too bad. I taught Kiki how to change a tire. That was great. She didn't know.
Mhm.
Just met me.
Yeah, you should know how to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
and again,
just
not
like,
saying
common car maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there is a line with that. I think, being able to, because I know you change your own oil. I don't think it's necessary for you to know how to. It's not a bad skill to have, but there's enough stuff in place.
Here's why I changed my own oil. It's because we have a lift, and it's
It's
very
right.
easy to do
For
it
the
with a
average
lift.
person, it's but
Probably
but
wouldn't be doing it if I had to get on that little
But
skateboard.
to top that off, though, you know how to check your radiator, how to top off your radiator, even your windshield wiper fluid. I think that's something everyone should know for
Pretty
sure.
easy. It's right there.
Sure. By the way, it was shoulder. That was the effing word I was thinking of. I couldn't think of it.
Shoulder.
The ditch part, the shoulder, for God's sakes.
Moron.
Let's see. Moron. Let's see. Jen said common courtesy. Yeah, everyone should know that. That's a given one. Matt said personal hygiene. I know I don't want to be a dick with that one, but yes, I think more people, I don't know if it's just a chunk of the population missed that day in phys ed where it's like just hit the pits.
Hey, you know
A
what?
little bit of deodorant goes a long way.
One here talking about shaking hands because 'tis the season. I just
Yeah.
read a fact somewhere. It was it was a high number in the 80s of men specifically don't wash their hands.
Dude, it drives me nuts. It killed me that during the pandemic, there had to be multiple PSAs for reminding people, one, to wash their hands, and two, how to do it properly.
You know what they say? No, they're like, handshakes, obviously hand to hand, I always give knuckles, man.
At this point, I've moved
Unless
on
it's
to
like
that.
a professional handshake for some reason. I'm
I
going for
know the
knuckles,
person.
guys.
Yeah, I really know the person. Right.
Listen to this fact, though, that everybody should know. Never take anybody else's phone. Don't touch anybody else's phone.
Yeah.
Dude, these are the most disease-prone
Oh, yeah.
because you're constantly on it, touching it, breathing on it.
Sitting on the
You
turret.
set it down on the table.
Yep.
It's this right here
Yep.
is
Lick
the
it.
segue.
I dare you lick it right now. Lick your phone, Hunter.
Well, it's
right
my
now.
own phone.
Ugh.
It's
I
already
wouldn't-
up
I
there
wouldn't even-
anyway.
I'm gonna get in the charging port. I'm
Oh God.
gonna get in there, and that's a deep flag. Anyway, but yeah, no, that's it just, I mean, again, I'm not trying to be a dick about that, but I just, the scrub every once in a while is not gonna kill you. It's not. Let's see, what else do we got?
Something
what's
that everybody should know is the top.
Everyone should know. I like Lorenzo's. Get your tinfoil hat on, boys, because here we go. The United States of America does not own the Federal Reserve, and our taxes are just paying back the money the government borrowed from this private-owned bank cartel, and that our Social Security numbers are traded in stock markets like human slave trade, and that the laws we are ruled by is maritime laws and not laws of the land. How about the tinfoil hat and the bong? You need to take both of those off. You say Hunter? Hold on, Hunter's thinking about it.
Okay. The second one was maybe the most far-fetched one. But
Yep.
dude, I think he's right. I'm serious. I think he's right. The tax one's interesting. Dude, the dollar bill, dude, I'm telling you, the dollar bill doesn't mean what you think it means. It's a weird something's going on back there where it's what I watched the other day, like what as the president of the United States,
Yeah.
is just kind of a facade. Like there's always been one, and it's the guy supplying the money, and they have a specific name. Who was it? We talked about it a little bit the other day, and somebody messaged me. It's this guy. He's basically the president. He's the guy with the dinero, the money in the background, really running everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm serious. He might be right.
Make some valid points.
What was the very first one he said? Read that again.
That was it. That was the
And then
we
what was
are-
the last one then?
the last one was, hold on, we go up here. That the laws we are ruled by is maritime law and not laws of the land.
I mean, I don't know. But what I do know is I'm paying taxes for everything.
Everything. Yep.
Everything. And what do I
Everything's
see out of
gone
it?
up.
I guess we have a smooth road up in front of the house.
Boy, it takes a while to get it, though, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to dab into that.
We'll save that conversation for another
We
day.
will.
Another bong rip. We got a few more here to wrap up. What's something everyone should know? Let's see. Rebecca said how to read an analog clock.
Mm.
Boy, that's starting to become starting to become like cursive. Like do they even teach analog clocks anymore?
An analog clock. Are you talking about like a wall clock?
Wall clock, with the numbers and everything
Wait,
on it.
wait. So there's people that don't know?
I think a lot of kids nowadays, they don't bother with it.
Come on. That's a lie.
Let's look it up. How
You have
many
know how to read a wall
Gen
clock.
Z-
I'm sorry. No, there's no excuse. It's not like learning cursive. Cursive is tough. You got to learn it. You got to memorize it. This literally shows you. I have one right in front of me. Small hand 8.
Here we go.
You should know.
Younger people are those who struggle the most, with 21% in Gen Z between 18 and 24 saying they found telling the time a problem. It became less of an issue in older age groups. 19% of millennials aged 25 to 35 struggle. That's disappointing that 19% of millennials are having a hard time reading it, But Gen Z, yeah, because there's no need for it. Everything's on your phone. Everything's on your smartwatch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even
I
as
like
a kid
it,
though, like you walk by him and you're like, oh, I wonder what that is.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of numbers up on the wall. That's weird. Like,
Yeah.
aren't you curious at some point? Like, maybe I should learn how to, like, for me, like, there was a time where I didn't know how to read military time, but I was
Mhm.
curious. And
Yeah.
now I figured it out. Now it's like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad I did that.
if it goes out the window, though, if it's not needed, if everything's going to become, I mean, I don't think analog clocks will ever go completely out. I think they'll always be around, but they'll be more of a rarity, if you will, in that sense. I don't know, but there you go. I mean, all my clocks in here are not analog. I can just look at it. I don't have a wall clock in here. So
Hey, the person who invented the clock, how'd they know what time it was? Good question.
they looked at a sundial and then they went from
Is
there.
that what
All right?
happened?
Yeah.
That's
But
a damn good question.
whoever invented the sundial, how they know what time it was. All right.
Just
How
saying.
they even know to make a sundial.
I mean, even with the sundial, how like the exact minute? Like, come
Where
on.
was that? Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's a shower thought. Save those for Thursday. Okay.
Okay.
What else do we got? Chad said righty tighty, lefty loosey. I still have to remind myself of that every time, but it's still a good one,
How
It's
about
still a
this?
good one.
What if you're doing it underneath something and looking at it? Does that confuse you? Like in your head, you're like, okay, now if I was underneath looking up at it, it would be this way.
But or if I'm reaching, it's hold on,
Right,
is that
yeah,
my
yeah, so-
rider. Right.
Let's see, which way? Opposite.
Well, and then you get a propane tank, and that's reverse. It's like, damn it, every
Damn
time,
it.
man, every
You
time.
know?
Why is it reverse thread? There's no reason.
That'll
Confusing
take
me.
you a while to figure out.
Every time. Every
Who
time.
threaded this damn thing? It's
It's-
misthreading.
Backwards. Let's see. Nicole said American Sign Language. She said, I want to learn. I wish it was in curriculum K through 12. Not as commonplace. I know a fair amount. Well, when I say that, I can do the letters and everything. Well, because we taught Riley how to do things, like, thank you, and trying to think, what is it? Dada, and then mama is a different one. I know most of the letters, couple things. I know this is party. I know that one. Remember that one.
B,
So,
right?
yeah. So A, B, C, D, E, F.
It's pretty impressive. You know that.
Yeah.
For a guy that can't spell.
I know that one.
I know that one.
Yeah, I know. I can do. Like I said, if I really, but anyway, it's a very cool thing to learn. I think it's can be helpful in situations. So you don't need to do like the people who do the sign language at a Ludacris concert. But
Right though.
that's wild.
Did you ever see who was it? 50 Cent? Or was it 50 Cent?
No,
He
I
was
think
at a concert and he was just staring at the sign language person because he was just in awe. He's like,
no,
really?
wasn't
They
that like
keep it up?
Method Man? No, it's like some guy who raps really fast, like Method Man or something like that. Maybe not
Yeah.
Method Man, but yeah.
They were just like, what? You keep it up.
Damn.
Huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. A couple more here. Matt said, a four-way stop works. I've given up on that. I've given up on roundabouts. People don't know. I just go now. I just go because you know what? Even if I follow the rules of the road, no one knows how to use them. So I'm just going to take care of myself. I'm just going to take care of myself.
Hey, if you don't know how to use a roundabout, it's an easy thing. So you'll come up to the roundabout and you'll see like a light pole with a big cement barrier. You just run your car right into it. That's how you do the roundabout. If you don't know how to do a roundabout, you effing moron. Figure it out. It's not hard.
It's literally it's easier than a four-way stop, which four-way stops are easy. Just look to your left. That's the only thing you have to do. That's the only thing you have to do is look to your left. Someone's coming.
Oh.
They got the right of way. You got to wait. Okay. If there's no one coming, go for it, buddy boy. Hit the gas. Hit the gas. Simple.
You get to some parts in South Bend, which I love. That's the double roundabout.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you want to see people just absolutely in shambles.
Ah!
Double roundabout. Boom. Head explodes. I don't know what lane to go to or where to go.
Then they just jump the middle.
Self-destruct.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. All right. Well, I think we got to most people. Thanks, everyone. If I missed you, I appreciate it. Thanks for getting in on the fun, and have a great weekend. We'll
have a
see
good,
you
fun,
back
safe
here.
weekend. It's
fun,
tomorrow's
safe
supposed to
weekend.
be pretty decent.
I know. I got to do leaves this weekend. That's kind of the big chore for it. I've been putting it off. Dude, it's like cold next week. Did you look at the forecast?
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be.
It is November. It should be snowing. If it was in the 90s, it would be there would be a foot of snow.
Man, we've got the first day of winter isn't until like December something. So, but like next week we're down. We got some snow. We got some temperatures down in the 20s. Oh yeah. But yeah, Saturday and Sunday look pretty good. So it'll probably be Sunday for me. Is when I'm gonna let the leaves dry out. Waste a Sunday doing that.
Yeah.
You know what
perfect when football's on. Nice.
I'll put my head. It'll be good. I'll do aggressive raking because I'll be listening to the Packers.
Got that done in like 15 minutes.
Damn it! All right, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.